was just sitting here trying to eat my lunch, trying to eat some nuggets. Know what happens? Nintendo blows my mind. They get me excited for the Switch. I'm buying one for sure now, and this is why. But first, before we get too excited, can we acknowledge how they think people who play Rocket League look? It's like, I know they're not normal Nintendo consumers, but they're really not this edgy, man. I play Rocket League, and do I look like that? So to start off, they had Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We already knew about it. Not as exciting as I was hoping. Pretty much this game, straight up anime. Everything about it is super anime. And yeah, that's about it for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I did notice though the gameplay did look a little 3DS-ish. I think it's going to be for like the Switch, but this did look kind of like a 3DS game, but I could be wrong. So then we get some Pokemon news. I'm a big Pokemon fan. If you can't see in the background there, got some Nintendo plush, got some little Pokemon plush. Look at this. I even got Pokemon all up on my desk. I love it. I love it. So when they start talking about Pokemon, I'm amped. We already had the Pokemon like spotlight type thing or Pokemon announcement last week with the new Pokemon games coming out, Ultra Sun and Moon, and then Pokemon the new fighting one, Pokken Tournament Deluxe. I have Pokken Tournament. How did I not know the name off the top of my head? But yeah, this game looks pretty good. They added some really good characters like Empoleon, Decidueye, Darkrai. They added them all, and then they hit me with one of the biggest announcements they could have. My heart stopped. Hope that picked it up on the mic. See, the world's just going crazy right now. There's storms. People can't handle this announcement. So pretty much, Game Freak is developing a Pokemon game for the Switch. And it's a main story Pokemon game, they told too. So it's not going to be a little spin-off. It's a main story Pokemon game for the Switch. So excited I'm forgetting to eat my nuggets. So they just kind of give us this tease, this announcement for the new Pokemon games. They do the exact same thing with the new Metroid Prime 4. Pretty much they just show us a slide. Coming in 2018, you don't know what to expect. But either way, I'm sure people are very happy about this. I'm sure people are like, yes, they're going to do it justice for once. But then on a whole underwhelming note, there's going to be a new Yoshi game, which I think it's underwhelming because there was just a Yoshi Yarn World or Wally World, and this looks very similar. I think the only noticeable difference is this is more like a 3D land type style instead of like a straight platformer. But after that, one of my most anticipated games for the Switch is Fire Emblem Warriors. This game looks good. I really liked Hyrule Warriors, but this looks better. Like, I think this story is going to fit a lot more than like a Zelda story would in the Dynasty Warriors little niche it's got going. Some of the notable characters we saw were Corrin, Marth, Chrom. It's really storming. After that, we went into Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and they showed DLC stuff. There's going to be new challenges, there's going to be new places on the map to explore, and there's going to be new costumes, which they showed like the little Midna mask, they showed the Majora's mask, and little Tinkle outfit. It's, I think all that stuff is nice little extras. I don't know how much that affects how much I want to buy it, but it's certainly a nice addition. I wish they just kind of gave it to us because I don't want to throw that money down, but I do love this game. I do love it. I did play for the Wii U. I don't have a Switch yet. Don't judge. Don't judge. Other than that, they also released the 4 new amiibos for the champions in the game, which I think all look really nice. Well, the Gerudo one's kind of, but the rest look all super nice. Then they did the Mario's Rabbids crossover, which, it's whatever. Like, Nintendo, is this the little collaborations that you were talking about? Hey, I'd like something a little different. You know what, maybe that game's not for me, and everyone out there's Rabbids fans, and they just love it. Other than that, Rocket League was announced. Nintendo loves just slapping on little Nintendo items for games. They did it with Bayonetta, they're doing it with Rocket League. They also announced they're doing it with Skyrim, which I don't know how it really feel about that look, but you know what? Good on you. And then probably the thing everyone's freaking about is the Mario Odyssey trailer. It kind of showed us, what is this game? We've been waiting, what is this game? And it pretty much showed the hat is going to give you the power to take over enemies or just switch to them for a little bit. An example was you could switch to enemies like Goomba or the Koopa, but then they also showed that you could switch to like a Bullet Bill and then fly across the thing, which I think it gives a lot of different levels to the game and a lot of room for them to be creative. So I'm really glad they went this route and it's just not like a classic Mario game. Can we acknowledge those dinosaurs though? Those are pretty clean, pretty clean. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, feel free to check out my other videos on my channel, and feel free to just stick around, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.